Good morning, folks. What a lovely morning it is as well. Bit crispy. It got down to about 1 or 2 degrees last night, but the sun's out this morning. So yep, all nice and toasty inside the van. Diesel heater on, usual stuff. Little hint as well about facing the sun first thing in the morning, as it clears the condensation off your windscreen as well. But yeah, today we are off on our travels through Hungary, and we're going over a bit of a scenic route apparently. So now and again I'll just look online about scenic routes, you know, like the fact if you've watched Top Gear and they go on the scenic road of whatever country before we head into Romania in a couple of days. So yeah, hopefully today's footage should be very scenic indeed. Let's see where we get to. So how do we think Mandy's doing this morning?
Surprisingly okay.
I thought you'd be a bit more squiffy, but yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, aren't you?
I am actually, yeah.
That's a sign of good wine, isn't it?
That is a sign of very good wine actually, with no hangovers, so
no
yeah.
additives and all that crap they put in there.
Sulfates or sulfites or something.
Well, you had enough sulphur in the bath the other day, didn't you?
maybe the sulphur was the wine antidote.
Pre-winer.
Pre-tidote. Yes.
So obviously she's not that well recovered enough for this. Probably still quite drunk.
Actually, I never get my words right, so I don't know why you think it's any different after I've had a wine.
It's very true. Right then, should we pack the van and go?
No, we have to start giving him royalties, he keeps telling us.
What a day, and what a park up we found tonight. The sun is just setting, we've got views for miles. We're on the border almost of Romania, so we're ready to leave the Schengen zone, but not before we sit here and watch that sunset. What a sunset it is too. Good morning, folks. And after that lovely sunset we had last night, it's a bit naff this morning, not so great. But it is quite a cool spot, this spot, because just over my shoulder there is a bit of a tri-point of countries. So we're in Hungary right now, Romania is that way, and the Ukraine is over my shoulder that way. But yeah, Hungary has been a surprise to us, a little bit of a surprise anyway. Nice mountains, Mandy's obviously found lovely thermal baths, food's nice and cheap. Obviously they sell a lot of wine, so that's pleased Mandy again. So yeah, but this is the idea that we set out with, and we said it in previous video as well, is that we've got no preconceptions of where we're going. So we don't look into the countries other than for legal things like, you know, insurances, driving licenses, the van stuff, Cooper stuff, passports, that kind of stuff. We don't look into it like getting down Google Maps and see what sort of restaurants they have or things like that. So when we get here, then it's a nice experience. We don't know what it is that we're going to be driving through or where we're going to be going. And that's the same for the next country we're going to as well, Romania. I've not looked into Romania. I've seen things obviously online in the past and stuff like that, and I've got a little bit of knowledge about the country in general, but I've not looked at it as a, ooh, what can I expect from Romania? Like again, for a legal standpoint, you know, that's fine, we're doing all that kind of stuff that we need to do, but for everything else, not so much. So it'll be a nice surprise. So Romania's a bit different on one legal point as well, which is the vignettes. So far in Hungary, we've not bothered with a vignette or anywhere else because we don't use the motorways. We tend to stick to the back roads so we can see what's going on. In Hungary, that's been quite strange because the back roads are in need of some work, let's say. So yeah, we're thankful for the tyres we've got for sure in Hungary, because it allows us to drop the pressures while we still have the strength in the specially constructed tyres. So it does mean that we have a little bit more of a stable and comfortable ride than we would otherwise if we had, you know, original van tyres at 70 psi or whatever. So yeah, I think we're running 50 at the rear and 45 psi at the front, and that's perfectly fine with the KO2s. They are more than capable of even running down to 20 psi. Obviously not at highway speeds, but regular road speeds up to 30 miles an hour and that kind of stuff. So yeah, we've appreciated that, and I can understand therefore why people might buy the vignette and go on the motorways to stop themselves from being shaken apart while they drive around the roads. But yeah, in Romania, it seems that their vignette system is not just motorways, it's trunk roads, main roads and everywhere else. And the downside to that is we've tried to buy one online, and for whatever reason enter in the reg of our van and chassis number, it says that they don't correlate with the computer system that they've used to check. So yeah, we've got to go and buy one at the border. And then I know loads of people said, oh, beware where you buy one at the border, you might get scammed. It's not a scam, they just charge you £2 for a conversion rate from the local currency to euros. So it's not really a scam, it's just a guy making £2, €2 or whatever, for people that don't have the local currency. So yeah, I think we'll get a vignette at the border, and that should cover us no matter which roads we have to take, just in case, and I am expecting it, but just in case the road network is slightly more degraded than it's been in Hungary. I don't want to shake the van to bits, but then again I do want to go and explore, so we will be going off route somewhere. But yeah, we'll have to see. Like I say, I've got no preconceptions. I'm just going to find out when we get there. Where are we going, Cooper? We're going to Romania. Oh, yeah. You want to go now? We have to wait. We've got to drive there, buddy. It's not just easy just to nip out the door. That'll be a time machine. You ready then? Let's go Romania. Yeah. So technically this is our first proper border crossing, and we expect a border crossing like this now in every country we cross to.
Imagine if your favourite supermarket's in Hungary and you've got to go through this every time you want to go and get like the best cheese in the world or something. Hello.
Hello.
Stop the engine.
So that's us through Romanian border now. So we've got an exit stamp to say that we've left the Schengen zone, or at least we've left Hungary, and then we've entered Romania. So not much of an issue. Took them ages, but they wanted COVID stuff, they wanted insurance, V5, driving licenses and passports. And yeah, that's us, into Romania. Didn't even look inside the van or anything.
Didn't even check you?
No. Right, let's go. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
It's a rather overcast day, but it's a lovely day. We're in Romania,
Romania.
next to a very big monument. But anyway, why are we stood at the back of the van? Well, you know what day it is. It's New Flag Day.
It's not Motorhome Mondays,
No,
I can tell you that.
But it is a Monday.
It is Monday and we have got a motorhome.
Yeah?
This one?
Yes. Everyone's been asking about those stickers. They're on the website as well. Oh, dear me. Look how it started off nice and neat there. Yeah, now it's... Look, we're halfway up.
You know why? Because someone keeps taking things off the back of the van and then moving the stickers. That's why.
So,
if you'd just done what I said and put them here, we wouldn't have had a problem.
that's because you're a shorty and they fit better there for you.
Why not? Why is that an issue? You shortest.
Shortest.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Did I hear the words vineyard and wine tasting?
I was just going to say, yes, you're quite keen to get to our next park up, aren't you?
Yeah, well, you've got so much editing to do.
I do.
And I've got a little bit of stuff to do, but then, you know, I've got to think of something else to do. So, vineyard and wine tasting it is.
Right then, let's crack on.
Yep. Oh, look who's at it again. And it's not John. It is not, it is me. John has one beer, just the one. And I get to try a lovely red, a rosé and a white. And a beautiful choice of food. Good find, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, candles out, ladies.
Good morning, folks. The sun's found us again. It's not so warm though, it's about 6 degrees, so hence the big Father Christmas coat. Somebody did ask, it's a shame you didn't show us all the stuff you bought from Santa. This is what I bought, nice big warm jacket that says that I've been to the Arctic Circle on it as well. Anyway, we've moved. We did go to the winery and had a nice meal there, stayed overnight in the car park. Weather was really bad, so yeah, we've moved along to another little spot. Look at that. Would it be strange if I said that's gorgeous? Dad jokes, I know, sorry about that. But now the sun's out, the batteries are being charged. I am quite a bit behind on my editing, so that's the idea. Weather's going to book up now for a few days, so we're coming here. Probably go and explore the gorge as well, but mainly to get some editing done as well. Right, less waffle, more edit. I think that's the way we need to go with this now. So that must have been maybe the 6th or 7th time that I have done a little chat to the camera and been on photo mode on my phone. Should really be able to tell because of that big red box that's in the middle of my screen that I can see now because it's recording. So yeah. So me and Koopy,
depot is there. Just off for a stroll. John's really behind on his editing because we have been having just too much fun, basically. We stopped at a lovely winery yesterday and they did the thing. It's great, it's still worthwhile asking even in Romania of can we stay overnight if we come in and eat? And they were like, yes you can, absolutely. So we went in there, had some lovely food, and they let me taste a white, a red, a rosé and a prosecco. Half measures, not tiny sips, which is what I was expecting. So I'm a little bit rough this morning. And I think John was drinking beer too much to keep up with me. So we literally had this wonderful food and wonderful wine and beer. And then ended up going back to the van for a nap and felt like crap for the rest of the day. So that was supposed to have been an editing night. So now we've decided no more booze for a bit. I'm going to cook. I've got loads of good stuff in. And we're actually going to get cracking on all of the admin stuff and editing and all of this that we need to do. So there's the van. That's where we're parked up for the night. Lots of nice hilly views. It's kind of like a little resort because of the walking for the gorge I've just been down. So there's loads of food places, but it's all closed because it's out of season.
Ooh, what are you making?
I am making apple pie muffins. So we're having a little bit of improv, which, you know, is the best thing to say when I say I'm going to do something good for you, isn't it?
I just smelt something nice and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What am I doing? Oh, well, you can't hear a thing, can you? Because you sat there editing.
Yeah, editing studio, so I've got headphones on. So I don't hear much, but I can still smell. You
can still smell. Yes, so I'm making apple pie muffins. We have no muffin cases, so I'm going to cut up some greaseproof paper.
Okay.
And pop it in baking parchment and see if I can do something like that. I'm also making leek and potato soup again because that went down really well, didn't it? So we should have leek and potato soup with baguettes and apple pie muffins for pudding.
And I've noticed that your pinny is quite apt as well.
Why am I a sweet transvestite?
No, we're in Transylvania.
We are in Transylvania. That's a very good point. Yes.
There you go.
Yes, so yes, a little bit of Rocky Horror, but is now apt because I'm in Transylvania.
Yeah.
So, yay!
Yeah. Right, I can't wait to see how those turn out then.
Alright, I'll let you know.
No, I'll let you know.
Well, I'll be stuffing a cooked one in your face.
Yeah, baby. Woohoo! What do we have here then?
Muffins.
I like a nice muffin. Nice. A nice tasty muffin.
My
muffin?
workaround little muffin cases have worked well. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's oops, don't waste it. That's pretty darn cool. Oh.
Does it taste it? If would you no do it no. Go on then. So cinnamon, apple. Anything else? Can't talk now. Too busy eating.
There's about 20 ingredients in it.
Is
so
there? Okay.
It is a apple pie muffin. Excuse me, Tim. Got lots of apple in it. But more importantly, it's got cinnamon sugar sprinkled on top, so the top is crunchy and the rest of it is all nice and fluffy, and then you got the bite of the apple. It's very, very good recipe.
Yeah, if you do say so yourself.
I won't make it up.
I'm making it up as you go.
I did do a couple of swap outs and stuff, but they've worked out really well.
Alright, I'm going to scoff mine now.
So you should.
Now, for everyone that keeps asking about, John, what do you edit on, or what cameras do you use, what music was in that last vlog or whatever, I've actually made a full series of videos over on my other channel, Gadget John. So I'll link to the playlist of that down there. It's also a page on our website as well, how I make our videos. So if you are interested in any of that, then you can go check it out on our website, or like I say, watch the playlist. The website's got details of all the camera gear, the software, my laptop and all that kind of stuff. Which reminds me, I might have bought some new gear, so I best go and update the website. Ooh, it's a frosty morning.
Just a bit.
So this is our third day, so I've stayed 2 nights here at the gorge, and in order to get out of the van this morning we've had to feed the mountain dogs away from the van so we could get out of the van with Coop so we can go on this walk.
It's fun, isn't it? So it's like an Alsatian type dog, isn't he?
Yeah.
All curled up right next to the van.
Yeah, he slept next to the van overnight.
As well, bless him.
So,
Yeah.
obviously everything's shut up here. Out of season, obviously.
It's a shame because that place sells donuts.
Yeah, donuts and burger stalls and stuff like that would have been nice. But yeah, let's go and see this gorge. It's gorgeous.
You did it! Got to get the shot. Bearing in mind, it's -2. I can't feel my legs. My thighs are actually frozen. I don't need a heated jacket because I put like 3 layers on my top half, but I didn't do that on my bottom half. So yeah, I've got a very cold bum, although I am sat on a rock. So yeah, I'm not hiking with John in winter again. I refuse because, you know, hiking keeps you warm. Not when you have to stop and have the shot taken all the time. Come on, the shot, stop, let's do this shot, let's do that shot. I just want to stand on a rock in the middle of a stream and get the shot. Oh, he's crouching. Oh, he's going for the good Insta shot there. What do you think, mister? You alright? You want some breakfast? He's not even talking to me. So yeah, frozen. However, I am seeing bacon and egg sandwiches or bacon and egg wraps coming on, and another coffee in my future as soon as we get back to the van. Oh, it's freezing.
Oh, this is a bit gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, get out.
I'm going to use that as much as I can.
I tell you.
It's been a good little hike.
Yeah.
Fairly flat.
But the stone is quite, can get a bit slippy, I think.
Yeah, as soon as you get any moisture on your feet.
Yeah, it's definitely taking its toll, all the higgledy-piggledy flowness.
You'll feel the workout tomorrow.
I will.
In your glutes.
In my glutes. Oh no, it's nice to get moving now, must admit.
Yeah.
Because the weather was so bad yesterday, we hardly did anything.
Yeah, you couldn't even see this place.
No.
It's just shrouded in mist. So not only would it have been naff to film, but we probably wouldn't have even been able to see where we were going. So,
it might have been like
treacherous.
spooky and eerie.
Oh yeah, you'd have loved that, wouldn't you?
No.
It's bad enough having the mountain dogs around the van during the night. You were like, what are they doing?
Yeah, what's that? Because they nudge, I think they nudge and they scratch the bums on the back of the van or something, because they don't half rock that van. It's
and
like,
they've all
it's just a
peed up the wheels as well.
It's mine.
All mark the territory.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is amazing.
It's stunning. It is lovely. Which is really funny because we were driving down through the town yesterday. We're just on the outskirts of a town.
Not yesterday, the day before.
Day before, yeah, just on the outskirts of a town called Turda, which I can't say without laughing because I'm a child.
It's the reason why you wanted to come here, actually.
So quick, we have to visit the town called Turda. And we were driving through to find somewhere a little bit better than we'd stayed the night before. So we're driving through and we saw this in the distance and we're like, oh, you know what, we're going to have to visit that.
Yeah.
But we didn't know that that was actually the park we were driving to, so that was
I knew we were going to a gorge somewhere, but where we were looking looked like it was about an hour away.
And it said like 3 minutes or something on the sat nav, and we're like,
nah,
we're not going to be there in 3 minutes, but yes, here we are.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right, I think we head back now.
I think so too.
Yeah, going to pass all those lovely bridges.
Yes.
Good job Lou's not with us.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be good at all.
No.
She'd be swimming back.
She would. Right, let's go.
Let's go. So the Citadel, where we're parked, if you can just see the van there. We've got a white out. There's a whole city there. Got a little beam of light where the gate is. Some gardens down there. And then you've got the walls of the Citadel.